Hey everybody, I'm back again with another toy review. This time is the Jakks Specific Sonic the Hedgehog Big the Cat action figure. And that's a pretty big cat. Big comes with 2 rings, which are coming with a few other figures. So it's always good to have rings. It would be cool if they would do them in a, like a vac metal, shiny look, you know, since that would be kind of, I guess, how they would appear, you know. But also in this wave is a re-release of Modern Sonic, Knuckles, and Chaos, who I will be reviewing after Big here. Unfortunately, Big, for whatever reason, does not come with his little Buddy Froggy or a fishing pole, which is kind of, you know, his iconic thing. Not sure why. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to my friend Mitchell Craig on Twitter, who got this in Chaos for me, as I have never seen either one of these figures in the store. Again, just like the other 2 reviews I just did. The shelves have been kind of bare around here in Pittsburgh since around the holidays, you know. And even before that, people around here aren't stocking the shelves very well, so hopefully that changes soon. I don't know. Anyways, gonna take Big out here. Out. A lot of cat to unpack here. Rings, check out the rings real fast. They're pretty nice. They also have a hole in them, so you can put them on a little stand if you want. They're nice though. They're a hard, solid plastic. It's like real smooth. Let's see. Ooh, he's really jammed in there. Good God. Now that I have a headache. So, first thing I noticed taking him out of the package, he has a scuff on his big white belly. So, I have a little piece of Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. And that usually does the trick, especially on these white surfaces like that. Look at that. Right off. How perfect is that? These things are wonderful. You have to be careful, though, especially with things that have paint on them. This does not have paint on it. It's a solid piece of white plastic, which I'll be talking about, obviously, since I do that in all my Jakks videos. Let's see. So Big, his head does rotate around, but it's going to get stuck around the shoulder area, so you cannot do a full turnaround on this head. Let's see. Paint's pretty good on the head. Let's see. The ears are painted pretty well. There's just one little area underneath here, but it's no deal breaker there. Eyes are painted well, nose. The little white area part with the nose, that's all a separate piece of plastic plugged into the head. The head is all one full sculpt here, except for that piece that I mentioned. The chest piece is actually really well done. This whole area here is a separate piece of plastic that's all white, and is plugged into the body area. His belt, let's see, the back part of the belt is actually part of the body, and the front part of the belt here, this is a separate piece going across the front, and this is a separate piece as well. You would expect this to be a softer plastic, but it's actually a little harder than I would think it would be. Let's see. Let's look at his tail. Now, his tail is interesting because it's not what I would think it would be either. It's just kind of a plug-in tail. I would have thought they would have done a little bit of articulation back here with like the same type of joint that the shoulders have here, but it's just sways back and forth. It doesn't really, it would have done well to have it be able to go straight back out in that position, you know. But it does not do that. So it kind of just lays there and hits his feet It doesn't really ever touch the ground there. So I'm probably gonna have it sitting up. The tail is painted fairly well. There's a little smuts there. I might end up trying to use the magic eraser on there, but I'm not gonna do it on camera because I might mess it up and I'm gonna get angry. Anyways, let's see what else he's got going on. He's got a ball joint shoulder articulation, which is nice and tight, but it is hindered by the sculpt of the head. The way his hair on the back of his head is, it's gonna stop that rotation a bit. Same thing on both sides, honestly. You can get decent range of motion though. It doesn't go all the way back because it's kind of a big fella. Let's see, he does have a so this is on a ball joint also. It's just real tight because of how his arms are, and the joint itself is actually really tight, but it's a good rotation on it, so that's pretty cool. This arm has really good paint, so that's good. Let's see how his hands are. They are it's a little tight, so I can't pull it off like I usually do, but his big gloves there, they are on a pig. So that is the typical standard type of articulation there. Same articulation in the elbow here. Nice, and it rotates all the way around. Get that going on, and you can even push that back, so that's good. Same thing again with this glove. It's on a peg. I could get it to pop out, but it looks like it might break. I really don't want to mess up this figure. And the glove plastic is actually pretty solid, you know. I was thinking, again, much like the belt plastic, I think these hands would be softer so they could grasp things better, you know. It's really weird, like I said, that he does not come with his Buddy Froggy or a fishing pole. Perhaps Jakks will release Froggy in the 2.5 inch figure line, but I don't know. Let's see. He can hold the rings really well, so you got that going on for him. I'll try to get him on both hands here. And the way his hands are posed is he can hold things pretty well. This one's a little more difficult. There we go. But they're closed in just a way that you can get him to hold stuff pretty well in his hands, so you can see that. Let's try to take it out now. That's always the challenge. This one, it's a little easier. It's a little more open. This one, it's a little more closed, but I got him out. Okay, so moving on. Now look at these legs and feet. So he has a ball joint at his waist here. I don't really call it a hip. Really hard to move because of how the feet are articulated, but you can move it with a little bit of work, and it does rotate all the way around. All the way. Come on, big. Okay, so we got that going. This takes a lot of work. Man, he is just so chubby. That's how that is. Let's see. Both sides, same thing. Difficult to move because of the way he is sculpted. The feet are on a peg, and they do rotate. The interesting thing I just noticed, which is really, really weird, and you may not be able to see this on camera, but his sandals are two different colors of brown. Two different colors of brown. One is a light brown, and the other one is almost like a burnt sienna, which actually matches his outfit better, or his belt color better. I don't know why they did two different shades of this yellowy brown for the sandal. Oh god, that's gonna drive me nuts. I don't know if you guys can see that. Man, that is so weird. That is really weird, Jakks. I don't know why you guys did that. Maybe that could be why you haven't seen this guy anywhere. I wonder if they've fixed that since. And the paint isn't that great either. You can see on this one buckle on his sandal, there's paint missing there. I'm gonna have to end up trying to match this and repaint it myself. Oh man, that's disappointing. I feel like that's gonna be a difficult color to match. Man, that sucks. Anyway, so besides not having his buddy Froggy, not having a fishing pole, and mismatched colored sandals, he is a pretty cool figure. He's a great sculpt, I will say. Has fairly decent articulation for a large figure like this. Bear with me here, my camera. It's giving me issues. Good lord, man. Alright, big. There we go. So I'm going to show you him just for size differences. I'm going to show you like him with some other figure. Here's SBO, which I reviewed recently. And Vector, who I reviewed yesterday. So you can see there's some differences there. Bring in Ray. Also, you can see some of these guys here with big. And some of SB in the back. This is him with a Grobo. So you get the idea. Very cool. Here's big with Supersonic. There you go. That is about it for this, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, have a good one.